Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tesha and we're here. Thank you so much for coming back again. If you're a returning subscriber, if you are new here, subscribe. Welcome to the family, you know. So today I've decided to start off a series called Tesha Talks. For those of you who are coming from my Instagram over to YouTube, you would know that I have a blogging website which I haven't updated in a very long time. Sorry about that, guys. It's just life has been very hectic. I am going to try and see if I can bring out videos to you on Thursdays like I have been. Thursdays for videos, and see if I can do blog posts on another day during the week so that you're getting both elements. You're getting Tesha Nebwe and you're getting Tesha blogs, you know? I wanted to start off Tesha Talks with the topic of friendship. So, I believe that sometimes your friends are your soulmates. I honestly do believe that sometimes you don't find a soulmate in a romantic partner. It just actually ends up being your friends. And I have some wonderful ladies that I have the pleasure of calling my friends. And I also have some wonderful guys in my life who sometimes are the better friends than my girlfriends sometimes. I really appreciate that from them. So I thought, why don't I do something on pet peeves in friendships? So if you haven't already got a cuppa, get one. It's about to be a long video. Sit down, get comfortable. Let's get to the video. Now, my number one pet peeve, I believe anyways, my number one pet peeve is friends who jokingly put you down. So, you know, like sometimes you'll say something, let's say, I don't know, say you're going to lose weight, and then you may or may not have failed at losing the weight before, or you may or may not have failed at being healthy before, but your friend does this thing where they go,
they're not.
what's funny? I don't understand what's funny. You see, for me, like I do, there is the odd teasing here and there. Like I'm not someone that isn't about joking and laughing, and I'm pretty sure that I've done this to my friends as well. But my thing is, if it's a constant thing, then you're just an undercover hater, if that makes sense. Like, why is it every time I say to you, this is my goal, and instead of encouraging me to reach said goal, you're always making a joke? Why is that? I hate that so much. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a Bible verse that talks about people that joke about, I need to find the verse. Is Proverbs 26:18-19. And the only reason I say it's a Bible verse is because even God says you shouldn't be a hater. Like a crazy person shooting deadly flaming arrows, so arrows of fire, are those who deceive their neighbor and say, hey, I was only joking. You can't be saying certain things to someone, or you can't be making certain remarks to somebody, and then when they get offended, go, hey, I was only joking. No, say it with your chest. You meant that. Own it. But at least now I know that me and you can't be friends. Another one that is a pet peeve of mine is friends who don't have your back in your absence. See, one major thing for me is, as the years have gone by, do you know one thing I've learned to do? Close my mouth. There's certain times when your friend is doing a mad thing, and instead of gossiping with your other friends about, oh, have you seen how this person's doing this? Have you seen how this person's doing that? Just close your mouth. Just be unbiased to the situation. If you've got nothing nice to say to that person to help them out of their situation, or if you're now in a position where whatever you now say to them, they're taking complete offense to it because they can't see that you want the good in them rather than them taking it as an attack on their lifestyle, then just don't say anything. Really and truly. Because one thing is that if you're sitting around with somebody else and they're coming to you and they're telling you, oh, this person did this and this person did that, this person did this and this person did that. If you know so much about other people that you don't directly speak to and it's all coming from one person, ask yourself, does this person talk about me in my absence? And when they do talk about me, is it to defend me or is it to join in with the latest gossip? Why do you take so much pleasure in talking about other people that you know I don't speak to? Why are you coming back to report this to me? Does this mean that you are also talking about me when you're around them? That leads into my next point, actually, and that is, are you trustworthy? Friends who are not trustworthy will actually just do your head in. Like, really and truly, like, just from lessons learned, the minute you no longer trust this person, cut them off. Brings you no peace of mind to keep someone around who you do not trust. The minute that you feel like you have to censor yourself in front of somebody, that person is not for you, that person isn't your tribe. Like, you need to be able to be your freest self around your friends. The version of us with our friends is normally our true selves. What's the point of not being able to relax around your friends if you already have to do a certain thing at home, act a certain way at home, and now you got to act a certain way with your friends too? When do you ever get a chance to just be you? Friends that consistently disappoint you. And I'm talking about trustworthiness doesn't necessarily mean that they've snaked you out. Trustworthiness could simply just mean them showing up for you. If I'm constantly inviting you somewhere and you don't show up, you are untrustworthy. If I'm constantly asking you to do something for me and you're telling me, yeah, I'm gonna do it for you, I'm gonna do it for you, I'm gonna do it for you, I'm gonna do it for you. Yeah, sure, I'll get back to you by the end of the week. Yeah, sure, I'll get back to you. And you never do. You just never prove me wrong. You're untrustworthy. A friend who is trustworthy keeps their word. A friend that is trustworthy knows that their word is their bond. If you're constantly not showing up for me, if you're constantly, every time I need you, you never show, if every time that, like, I just need something from you, you just never are able to just do that for me, your word is not your bond, and that just ultimately means you're untrustworthy. People like that, I mean, sometimes it is just a character flaw. Sometimes it is just the way the person is. And sometimes it's up to you to decide, actually, I'm not going to cut you off and I'm not going to stop talking to you. But maybe now, like, I regroup you. You're no longer like my really close friend. You're just a friend that I talk to because I can catch a vibe from you. But you've shown me time and time again that I can't rely on you. So we can't be friends. Another pet peeve of mine is friends who are not supportive. Now, I know that the minute I said that, at least one person's name came to your mind. We all have friendship circles where we have our, like, really, really close friends. And for me, how I differentiate my friendship groups is I have family. So I don't have any biological sisters, but all of my really, really, really close friends are my sisters. So I have sis category, and then I have, oh, you're my friend that I talk to regularly, and you're my friend that I hang out with regularly. And then I have acquaintances. So for me, all my sisters are supportive of me, and they're friends that I would invite around all the time. They're friends that my parents are very happy that I'm friends with, stuff like that. A big example that I can use is that I didn't tell everyone that I know that I was starting YouTube. If anything, I actually told a lot more of my male friends than I did my female friends. Reason being, there would always be that one girl that'd be like, really, do you think you should do that? Or, oh, I don't really see you doing that. But they'll say it in such a way that not necessarily because you don't have the potential, but simply because they're ridiculing you as you are now. Sometimes it is for your betterment, I would say. So sometimes it is actually, no, girl, slow down, like, you shouldn't be doing that. But really and truly, I try my hardest to encourage all of my friends, and I look at all avenues. So normally if you come and tell me something that I don't automatically, like, the idea doesn't automatically make sense in my head, I ask questions. I don't say, oh no, why would you do that? I don't do that with my friends. So yeah, like, people who are not supportive, people who ridicule, those should not be people that you have around you at all. Like, it just causes drama for no reason. Yeah, another thing that really pisses me off in a friendship, and is a really, really big pet peeve of mine, is liars. Compulsive liars at that. The minute someone brands you a liar, that is it. Like, it is so hard to gain that person's trust back and actually prove yourself as not a liar. I don't know, for me, I just feel like I'm so upfront with my friends, and things that I don't want them to know, I just don't tell. I don't lie around it. I just be like, yeah, I don't want to tell you. Like, why lie? Friends who decide that everything is a competition. There is no need. Why be friends with somebody that you're actually ultimately jealous of? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to your self-esteem? Like, hang around people who love you for you. If you're somebody that constantly feels the need to compare and contrast why something's happening in my life and why it's not necessarily happening for you, or the way in which something in my life is happening isn't happening for you, then I can't vibe with you anymore, because now all it looks like is that you look to my life to compare your own, and that's uncomfortable. Like, why would you do that? Every time my friends have a milestone, or every time my friends do something, it's a win for me. Healthy competition is good. So if you're both doing the same thing, so let's say you're both striving to lose 10 kg, that's healthy competition. If you both said, yeah, we're going to lose 10 kg by December 2020, that's good competition, because there's a unified goal. But don't be jealous of your friend just because certain things that you want for your life in that moment, they're getting and you're not. I'm going to end this video with my last pet peeve, which is negative Nancy's. Now, this ties in with things I just said, but you know that one person that you find out good news and you don't even want to tell them because they're just so negative. It's like negativity is their best friend. It's like a comfort blanket. It's like, you know that, oh my gosh, if I go and tell them I got this new job, they're going to make it about them. Oh my, if I go, or they're going to shade the job, or they're going to make things seem a certain way when they're not working themselves, or like they're not happy with their own jobs, or something like that. It's just, why is it because you're so negative and consumed in what your situation is that has to now impact mine? I got the job that I do currently now. I was so happy about it. I really, really was. And some people that were my nearest and dearest were very shady about it. And I just thought, you're not even working. Why are you shading me? 1 + 1 is not making 2. And, you know, stuff like that, it's disheartening because I'm very sensitive. I take things to heart very, very easily. One thing as well, I don't like hating on other women. I really don't like that. I'm a girl's girl. I really am. And it's a turn off for me when people that I love and I want to be around all the time aren't. So if I say something like, I don't know, I come across a random girl on Instagram and I go, hey girl, like, don't you think this dress is so nice? And you'd be like,
ugh, it looks horrible on her. Like, why does she have the surgery? Why does she do this? Why does she do that? And you know, like, it only looks good on her because she face tuned the photo, right? And you know, like, she's wearing bronzer and that's why, like, she looks a bit nicer now. And you know she's wearing fake tan because this is why she's doing that. And you know, like, the way she's even got her wig on, like, her wig's not even straight. And this and
why? All I did was show you the girl's dress. I just wanted you to tell me that the dress was nice. But instead, you're now digging at somebody else's character, like, for what reason? But negative Nancy's, I cannot stand. The world is negative as it is. You don't need to add on more negativity into your own personal life. No one's a winner in a situation like that, you know? But yeah, that is my... I don't know what to call this series. I guess toxic friendship pet peeves. If you liked this video, let me know, give me a thumbs up, leave something nice in the comments. Make sure you share this on all your social platforms. I mean, share it on Facebook, share it on WhatsApp, share it on Twitter, share it on Pinterest, share it everywhere. But yeah, like, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Follow me on all my social media, Tesha Nibbe for Twitter, Tesha Nibbe for the Insta. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.